God bless you for coming. God bless you.
There is victory for in the struggle for Nigeria. There is victory for us. Forward, forward, ever. No, Channel. You are a leader. You are a leader.
Your presence has changed the tone of the protest and everything.
Yes.
How do we see this?
Well, we are not here to change the tone of the protest. We are here to change the structure of the criminal governance that is in country. And what you see here, or what you saw earlier, is that there are young people in this country who are eager to take action.
Exactly.
And those are the people that you will always find me with. Because I'm tired of grammar.
Yeah.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
And I'm glad to see them here today.
Yes.
Some of them came all the way from Delta State, Bayelsa State, Rivers, everywhere.
Yes.
And I can guarantee you, people are watching us now. They are watching me. There will be action in this country, across the country.
Yes.
This one is just rehearsal. We can't even call this rehearsal. We are just writing the script, and we are still on the first paragraph. We are going to mobilize everybody in this country. And you know, when somebody like me say it, you know I mean it.
This is the synopsis.
Yes. That is why when I arrived and I saw barricades, I was surprised. What is the meaning of barricade? How can you barricade the people from their National Assembly? And we are calling on people. We can enter the National Assembly anytime. Kenyans did it. All right?
Yes.
What is that country that did it? Nepal.
Did it.
Nepal, a country of a few people, did it. What is the gate when the people are ready? So, but they have an opportunity today, because I heard there's a meeting going on, to rectify and pull back from this. But even after they must have reinserted this particular section of the law, our problem has not been ended by it, because there's still problem of starvation, hunger, insecurity, corruption, unemployment in this country that has to be solved. We can't solve one and leave the other. Up to today, we still have problem of police brutality. That is why you see those guys acting as if we are not the ones who put uniform on their back. You know, yes. And that's why I had to go one, because that one that you see that was leading them, that's the one Ogbetokun sends out when he wants to do foolish things. I want his face to show. I'm the one who know police very well. Yes, I know them when they are serving, I know them when they are retired. Sir. I hate them and I love them. So I'm the one who will fight them, I'm the one who will fight for them. But we have reached a point where everybody must join hands together. Yes. To chase out all these crazy bad heads out of town. That is what Bob Marley said.
It is almost becoming a trend now with the politicians that at every given point in time when decisions have to be made, people have to go in protest to assert their rights. Why do you think it is becoming like this?
There's nowhere in the world that people don't protest to assert their rights. America has the oldest democracy. Or you can call it bobocracy now with Donald Trump being in power. Didn't you see what people did in Minnesota against ICE? That's protest. What you are doing here is small. Maybe some of you did not watch what Minnesotans did to ICE and the security agents who were deporting people. That is why Donald Trump was forced to pull back. Now they have pulled out almost all the ICE operations out of Minnesota. And that is the so-called most democratic nation in the world. People have to protest whenever the oppressors press on their neck. They must fight back. It is part of your democratic rights. It's your human right to fight back at all times. And there's no time that you cannot fight back. You can fight back at night, during the morning time, afternoon, or in the evening.
Why do you think it is this is becoming difficult for the Senate to pass this particular?
It is because the people that are in the Senate are not the people you voted for. Look, let me tell you what they are doing. This self-preservation 101.
Yes.
If there is free and fair election in this country, there is nobody in the Senate that will return back to his seat. They know that. No one of them can win election in a classroom as a class captain if they don't rig election. Do you know that Akpabio was not even on the list of people who were supposed to participate in the election? He was. Do you know that Lawan was not part of the people who were supposed to participate in the election? They were inserted into the election by judges, not the people. So who do you expect them to come and serve? Their own interest. There's no way Akpabio can win election if there's free and fair election. There is no way Tinubu can win election. I'm saying it. If there's free and fair election, because he has never won an election before, free and fair. Let's even forget about the fact that he's falling apart from Nigeria to Turkey. But there's nobody in this country today, including members of his family, who can vote for him in a free and fair election. I mean, look at where Tinubu met Nigeria. Look at where he put it today. I don't know if has he traveled again?
Yes, he's traveling to UK anyway.
Because I heard he was visiting Nigeria last week. He has gone back. The reason he's traveling is because he has nothing whatsoever to offer.
So do you think now the reassertion of this very particular clause in the Electoral Amendment Act will sort all electoral issues?
No, I think I spoke about that. When you see us here, we are here to prepare for the larger battles. Yes, sir. Because even when you can vote, you must be able to eat before you can vote. You must have a job before you can survive. How about all the states that are insecure now? They might have even deliberately been making the state insecure so that you can't vote in those states in the next election. Because let me tell you, Gombe is now part of bandit or terrorist ravage. Kebbi has joined. Kwara has joined. Kogi has joined. Abuja is just some 20 minutes drive from Niger State. Yes, sir. Niger has joined. Borno is there. Edo is there. Even my state, Ondo, the northern part of Ondo State, is surrounded. Kwara is already taken. So how can you vote in all these places, even with your electoral acts? It doesn't matter. But it's up to the people to determine what they fight for from time to time. And like I said, sometimes it's for us to rehearse for the bigger battle that is coming. That's why I welcome everybody that has come, including our brothers who said they came all the way from the Niger Delta. Hi, Zon.
Yeah,
Hi, Zon. Thank you.
Right, that passed a version of the bill, right, which we passed. And a lot of what is in there is a reflection of, the thoughts and the aspirations of members of the House of Representatives. Now, the parliamentary process is one that works, of course, like and which you have to properly educate, all those that are with you to protest. The Senate, they also represent Nigerians. And they have listened to you as well. And today they are going to pass the votes and proceedings so that we know all what we've had so far has been preemptive. Let us see what it is that the Senate has passed. And at this point in time, we are going to have a conference committee that is going to sit together. You are asking about timelines. We are very conscious of the timelines and its implications on the 2027 election. And we are going to ensure that this is speedily done, the House and the Senate, so that we pass a unified electoral bill that is reflective of the aspirations of all Nigerians for free and credible elections. That is the assurance that we want to give to you. Don't allow yourselves to be infiltrated by partisan interests. Don't allow yourselves to be infiltrated by those that want to take up and insult public officials for no reason. The National Assembly will pass the electoral bill in good time that would be reflective of the agitations of all Nigerians.
Let me add the mic. Excuse me.